Hello everyone, today we will speak about individual with multitudes. So let's go start. The emerging virtuality promised to be the cement of a new techno-economic paradigm. Any digital network is not a society at its very sense. A network is not about power and domination. This is about communication only. Participation, such network communication is option being up to each particular networker. An individual is securing a pure non-collective subjectivity when there is no obligation to follow for being an equal integral element of a network. A horizontal anti-hierarchical structure of a network in which all participants interact in peer-to-peer mode cannot be corrupted by any group of power seekers. This is just technology impossible. That's why any collective identity is losing significance within a network. In the limit, any individual network is an absolutely solitary operational until who needs to one else to move over existence. A post-social individual is an existential gamer who alone travels without multiply virtual playing grounds, being fully satisfied with her ever-changing plural identity. History will keep moving within and under societies. Each change in the form of social power will specify another history landmark. The landmarks will constitute civilizational period that in the turn will merge into eons. But post-social individuals will be spared the effects of the infinitely revolving wheel of samsara, since time disappears without society. They will be able to enter and exist the historical process on their own at any given moment. Their flowing subjectivity provides them with a while still that multitudes lack. Despite various romantic ideas about the new globalist proletariat who supposedly receives a parliament empire. In contrast to hypotheses about the love of multitudes, project of masses, and like Neo-Matrix Silence masses can never create anything. Multitudes are able to consume only. They are totally reactive since time rules over them. The unforgiving phantom as a society in which masses are like mosquitoes trapped in amber. The bird abstract multitudes have never considered a subject of history, and they will never to do so. Only particular collective headed by a Cartman ruling status can change history when they strive for power. All history events happening among society are very about only one general question: who is to dominate? In other words, the struggle of interpretation and the reinterpretation of relationships between masters and servants constitute the very fabric of social history. Is there an individual in those games? An individual can participate in history games only when she or he is a part of society, when one or more collective identities are clearly inherent. Many cover KGB operatives along with KGB informers constitute an invisible crystal structure of the crowds in the streets and proposed against the pro-Soviet putschist coup deal happened in 1991 in Moscow. Active individuals with social collective identities were leading improves middle crowds. This is an individual model of the social behavior of individuals in the offline historical process were those active the true individuals from the existence perspective at the moment, hardly unlikely since they could not leave the crowd under their own free will. Were they a subject of history at the same moment? Undoubtedly, they were, but only as consistent elements of the crowd. One power-seeking social group made history under the question of who is the master. There should be a difference of mastery. Moreover, the difference should have an external background. Once any social definition can be easily reinterpreted over time. Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel gave an absolutely genius definition of a true external master to century ago. A master is the one who is ready to face death personally at any moment, who is never away from death, whose entry life is extended toward death. Another great German philosophers, Martin Heidegger, applied almost the same definition to his doctrine of authentic accidentalizing an individual exists in an authentic manner only if his extends towards death, and consequently the true slave can be defined as the one who always runs from death, who never faces death personally, who exists internationally, and who is always captured by death from behind. We can easily recognize the true slaves in the person of an average modern consumer. There is the same fear of death experience of pain in the same purpose of comfort. Once an average case is having one of more collective identities is never a true individual. We can apply proof by contradiction to recognize the true master in the person of Delibes post-social solidity Gamma. The latter needs to collective identity to move thought virtual words since he have flown. Plural identity are not exposed to any responsible from my society. A great amount of personal vital energy remaining in the disposal of the post-social individual. They distribute the energy between the international selves and the extra being or their own volunteer. The available energy surplus allows them of apportionment meaning to a great extent than any deeply socialized person can do. Not no mention broad masses whose energy is always withdrawn by the being is bulk in their chance to build some sort of society in the post-social virtual space. Technically speaking, it's possible, but such a post-social society needs to input an idea of domesticate internet in vertical hierarchy into the flat horizontal network of virtuality. This is technology impossible only only conceptual doctrine of vertical power can be proposed. Does it make any sense in the light of the available alternative of these social communities of absolutely equal individuals? So, post-social communication will not belong to deeply socialized slaves. A different special of real humans is going to emerge at the historical stage. History is still far from its end. Another thing is that there is fork in the road. Sorry guys, sorry. The road to human history. One wide and well-known branch leads to just another version of society. The other hero branch of an unmerited way to post-social digital virtuality. We have never had such a choice before. True individuals are welcome to choose from. So thank you for watching, and good luck.